hello. Nice to see you all. Usually, like, I do the live and have my little music jamming, and that, like, builds everybody up, comes to the live. And today, y'all just, like, left. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, hey, today we're talking summer camp stuff. Virtual summer camp. Yeah, it's a thing. Finally, we've been talking about it for weeks, and it's actually happening. Registration is open right now, and I have got questions from people. So, let's get started here. Let's go ahead and open up this question box. So let's start with 24601 Guard Kid. Are you here in the live? I saw you earlier in the live. I saw you earlier showing up. 24601 Guard Kid. Yes, I waved at you. You still here? Here you are. Come join me. Come join me in the live. Let's see how this goes. I've not done this before, guys. This whole, like, having other Spinthusiasts show up. So, hello.
Hello!
How are you?
This is really cool.
Right?
Yes.
So, can I ask what's your name, or do I just get to call you Guard Kid?
My name is Soren.
Soren, well, it's nice to meet you. Where are you from?
I'm from Colorado.
Okay. So, what's your question? I mean, I already had it on the screen. I previewed it, sorry. But what's your question?
So my question was, what platforms were we using for the summer camp? So just what platform were we going to use?
Yeah, we're going to use Google Meet. Have you used Google Meet before?
Yeah. That'd be cool.
Awesome. So it's really similar to Zoom. Yes, it should be a good time. And you were in Instruction Chat a couple weeks ago, right?
Yeah. Yes, the final one.
Awesome. Yes, I remember you.
Yay.
Cool. Okay. Well, thanks for your question.
All right.
It was nice to
Thank
see
you. Bye.
Bye. All right, let's see who else we got here. I have, let's see. I wish I could see, like, who's here and who asked a question at the same time. It doesn't look like it's going to let me, though. So, do I have PYT Kaylee? PYT Kaylee said, what is it? I'm confused. PYT Kaylee, are you here? Are you here? It doesn't look like it. Doot. So, virtual summer camp, for those of you who don't know, is it's literally a summer camp, and it is one that, like, we're doing online. So you're going to have, like, virtual classes with videos being taught. I have Sarah E. Briley here today. Hi, Sarah.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Where are you coming to us from?
Michigan.
Michigan. You know, I used to live in
Yes.
Michigan.
Did you?
I
Where
did.
I mean,
Hold on, wait.
right,
Do you
left?
remember? It's the right hand, right? Right here.
Yeah, so we got, so I'm way over, I'm on the other side.
Like here?
Down, lower southwest corner.
Okay.
So kind of by my wrist.
Nice. I also used to teach a group out in Kalamazoo, Michigan.
Oh,
So,
that is like 20 minutes from my house.
there. Well, I see.
So,
I could have come to see
yeah.
you, and I didn't even realize it.
Exactly. I know, right?
So, what's your question about summer camp?
So what are you looking forward to the most as an instructor that will be done at summer camp?
I think for me, I'm looking forward to my flag design class, because this is the first time I'm, like, formally teaching it. I've kind of taught it before as like a discussion session sort of thing, rather than like, this is a class. But for the virtual side of things, I was like, I better structure it a little more rather than just you know, have it back and forth, because it's going to be hard with if a lot of people are on the live. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm also looking forward to working with the new instructors who we've not worked with before.
Yay.
Oh my gosh, did you see who all is going to be there?
I did.
It's going to be so
Yes.
cool. So we've got, for those of you who don't know, we have Robert Jordan, that guy who spins. We have Angie Mayhew. We have GB Cool, Greg Burrell, which we worked with him last year. He actually came and taught at our physical summer camp. He's so cool. If I wasn't married, oh man, he'd be my next husband. Okay, well, thank you, Sarah. Thanks for
All
your
right.
question.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
All right, who else we got here? Who else we got? Who wants to be on the live? How about, oh my gosh, a whole bunch of people just jumped in. Hello, hello, hello. Okay. And I accidentally turned my camera around because I am awesome with technology like that. So yeah, we've got several new instructors who we've not worked with before, and this is Gabby. Hello, Gabby. Oh, I can't hear you. Do you have your microphone turned on? No audio. Okay, so Gabby doesn't have audio. That's okay. We can work with anything. So what's your question about summer camp, Gabby? I'm excited for camp too. This is going to be so great. Thank you so much for coming and asking your question. Where are you coming to us from? Where are you at? Like what state or country or where are you at? Let's try again. See if we can get it to work. So Gabby's having some audio difficulties. Couldn't hear me. She said, I just wanted to say I'm excited for camp and everything you do. Just going to try and rejoin. Let's see if we can get her back in here. In the meantime, we'll have, let's see, we've got Brianne. See if we can get Brianne in here. The world's creakiest chair. I'm so sorry. So I'm bringing people into the live. Those of you who are just joining us, I am bringing people into the live with me. I'm sending out little invitations. So if you're in the live, I'm sending out an invitation and answering your questions. So if you've got a question about summer camp, drop it in the question box and I will pull you into the live as long as you're present. If you're not actually here in the live, I can't pull you in. Hello, Joe. Nice to see you. Okay, looks like Brianne is not joining. Let's see who else we got. How about Nicole? Nicole, are you here still? Let's see. Let's see. And I know not everybody's internet connection is fantastic. Nope, we don't have Nicole. All right, let's see. Joe, why don't you hop in here with me? You still here, Joe? And this is a new thing, guys. I've never done this before. I've never had just a bunch of people come in. I've seen lots of people do this in their Instagram lives. No idea how they organize it. And but anyways, this is what we're at. It'd be cool if I had some way of knowing who was actually here and who wasn't. Let's see. I'm gonna try, Joe. I'm gonna try and pull you in again. See if this works. Did he come say hi face to face? Maybe, maybe not. Maybe I've scared everyone away from the live by doing this. Let's see what happens. Everyone was like, I don't want to be put on the spot. I'm going to run away. Okay. Well, all right. Let's go ahead and I'll just kind of flip through some of the questions that are going on in our question box. So Bree says, what exactly do you do at the camp? How will it be handled this time that it's virtual? So what we're going to do at the camp is you're going to learn some basics, hopefully new basics, or maybe perfect a technique on a basic you already know. And you're going to learn some choreography. And each class is an hour-long session. And what'll end up happening is you'll like get in, you'll like learn for, I don't know, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, and then you'll have a Q&A session. So it's going to be really cool because everybody's going to learn the same choreography. And my hope, cross fingers, is that after the camp session is over, you guys are going to take that choreography and perfect it and then send us a video of yourself doing it. So if anybody wants to be in the live with me, go ahead and send a live request. I'm answering questions. Can I tell you prices? Yes. Prices are $6 per class or 5 for $25. There's a code. If you use code full experience, all caps, all one word, you will get into 5 classes for just $25. Now, I have had some people who have had some issues with the code, so make sure that you're using it for 5 classes at a time. So if you like want to take 10 classes, my recommendation would be sign up 2 separate times. So sign up once and get 5 classes, use the code. Sign up a second time, get the other 5 classes, and use the code again. So that will make sure that the code works. Because sometimes if you sign up for 10 classes at once, you should be able to get $10 off, but that's not always working for everybody. So that's my warning to you. So the prices are insanely low because, oh, I totally just turned my camera around again. I'm trying to wave at you guys. But the prices are insanely low because this is our first time doing it. It's a whole new thing. We've never done anything like this before. This is just unprecedented. Are they videos or Zoom classes? So they are like Zoom classes. They are Google Meet classes. And if you cannot actually attend the Google Meet at the specified time, so let's say some of the classes are at 10 o'clock Central Time, and let's say you have to work from like 9 to 12 or something like that, you can go to work or whatever, and we will send you a recorded video of the Google Meet class. We are using Google Meet, but it's the same sort of structure as a Zoom class would be. So if you can't actually attend the class, you will be receiving a video. Everyone who signs up will receive a video if you were there, if you weren't there. Okay, there's some of you I just can't wave at, apparently. That's the deal. Can people from other states be in it? Yes. If you are from other states, this is actually the perfect time for you to be in it because they're like a lot of times people can't travel. And so even though people are coming to us from like different states for our normal camp, and they're coming from all over Missouri for our normal in-person camp, they can't necessarily come if they're from another state usually, just because travel expenses are so high. So now you can all come. In fact, we have people who have signed up to come from different countries. We have some people who've signed up from Brazil. We have some people who've signed up from Indonesia, from South Korea. So there are people coming not just from other states, but from other countries. And whether they're actually going to show up and be in the live with us, I'm not sure, or if they're going to wait for the video on the replay, I don't know. We'll see. Let's see here. And those of you who have been to our actual summer camp, you know $5 a class is a really good deal. How do I know what level I should sign up for? Well, if you go to the event page and you scroll down, there's a little box that says read more. And when you click on that, it'll show you like the whole full schedule. There's like an FAQ section for all of these different questions you guys are asking me about it. And within that, there are links that take you to some BuzzFeed quizzes that Sam made. And those BuzzFeed quizzes will basically tell you which level of the class you should sign up for. So you can be like, you can decide whether you want to be beginner or intermediate, but there's no limit. So if you have the funding and you want to sign up for like all of the flag classes, let's say you're a beginner, but you really like Robert Jordan, at that guy who spins, and you want to take his advanced class at some point in the future, you can sign up for that advanced class too. And you'll get a video of it that you can watch later on when you feel more comfortable with being able to achieve those kind of things. So this is something that's like an investment for you in your color guard education. Hello, Matt. Nice to see you. When's the deadline? So there's not actually technically a deadline. Basically, you can sign up all the way until the class begins. Because I'm actually going to be personally running all of the behind the scenes video transferring and recording and so on and so on. I will be able to, if you sign up like 5 minutes before the class starts, I will be able to get a link to you. Now, if you sign up the moment the class starts, we might have a little bit of a problem. There's going to end up having to be a cutoff time. So you might not quite make it into the class if that's the case. It's going to be scary. Oh, don't be scared. It's okay. It's going to be awesome. Especially for your first time doing color guard camp, being a virtual camp, I feel like you can be less scared than you would be going into a camp where you're actually like in person with other people, because you can make your own mistakes in your own space, and you could turn off your camera and so other people can't see you make those mistakes. You know what I'm saying? Now, we're not going to recommend people have their cameras turned off. We are going to recommend that they're on, but if you need to like turn it off and practice something, you can do that. It's not the end of the world. All right, let's see what we got, guys. Drop your questions about our virtual summer camp in the box below. Looks like I've got everybody. Is there anybody who wants to come be in the live with me? I specifically did not get a guest tonight because I wanted you all to be able to freely ask all of your summer camp questions. Apparently, I'm not allowed to wave at you anymore. My waving ability has been removed. There we go. Now we got it. Go, wave. I got one person. I don't know what's going on. So, what do you guys got for me? Come on, ask me some questions. I can go through some other questions people have been asking me over and over again. I'm getting a lot of questions about those links. Is there somewhere else I can put the links that they'd be easier to get to? I feel like the website is the most like stable place to have them, where you can always find them in the same spot, because like, you know, our news feed is always changing and stuff like that. But if not, if there's somewhere better I could put them, that'd be fine. So yeah, another thing is that I'm going to be doing some translations. So I will personally be translating videos into Portuguese after the fact. It won't be during the class, it'll be after the fact. I will be translating some of the videos into Portuguese so you can if you're from Brazil, se você é do Brasil e fala português, eu pode fazer uma registração para o Spintronix Virtual Camp. And yeah, eu vou traduzir o vídeo para você. That's my rusty Portuguese. Eu preciso praticar meu português, é muito mal agora. So I think the website and then the email. Yes. So the email, when the emails go out, they will, that's the other thing I keep getting questions about. You will receive an email with the Google Meet link. So when everybody who signs up, when you sign up on the website, you will be receiving, and I think I'm going to end up sending those out probably Saturday or Sunday. I'll start sending those out just because I want to send them all a big mass at once rather than like 5 here and 5 there. I'm just going to do it all at the same time. Didn't know I give away stickers. Yes, I do. I give away stickers, and it's crazy to me that people don't know still because I've given away hundreds of them. Just send me, like, make an envelope with your address on it and a stamp. Then fold that envelope up, put it inside another envelope with my address on it and put a stamp on it, and send me that envelope. And like basically you send me your self-addressed stamped envelope, and then I will put stickers in it and I will send it back to you. So they're free stickers, and it's literally just for funsies. I do appreciate it if you take a picture and post a picture of where you stuck your stickers and like tag me in it so I can see. I've had a lot of people sending me little like love notes, and at first I was like all excited. I was like, yeah, I am gonna read all of these love notes on videos, and I did the first like 3, and then all of a sudden I got like 30 in one day. So I'm not reading a lot of them online anymore. Maybe occasionally I'll read them, but there's too many. But yeah, so if you wanted to send me something, what I do with all of the notes that you guys send me, I do read every single one personally, and I keep every single one. And so what I'm doing with those is putting them in my little, I have like a book. I have a book. I'll have to show it to you guys sometime. I don't have it like handy right now. It's in the other room, but this book, it says don't forget you're awesome on the front of it. And I kind of started it as like a thing so I wouldn't forget all of the awesome things. Sometimes I get really down on myself when things are going slow, or when I don't have as many people like watching our stuff online, or you know, maybe I get some critiques sometimes that I didn't ask for, and sometimes I get down on myself about those things. And I sometimes have to remember like all the cool stuff we've done, because Spintronix has been an awesome organization for the past 12 years. And we've done so much to help the community and help people. Sometimes I forget that though, you know, so I have this book and it's all thank you notes from people. And so I look at it to kind of remind me of like, oh yeah, we do awesome stuff. Let's see, second language speaker. Yes, I speak Portuguese. I'm learning Spanish, and I lived in Brazil for a little while, so I had to be fluent in Portuguese in order to survive, basically. I lived in Brazil whenever I was a dancer in the 2016 Rio Olympics. That was super fun. Oh my gosh, I've been getting a lot of reminders of that lately because it's summertime again, and all the pictures from like 4 years ago are coming up in my memories feed, so. You like it. Thank you very much. Obrigada. How are you handling group registration? So it's a little bit clunky for the group registration. So what you want to do is actually make a separate registration for each person. And because it's by class, like that code only applies if one person takes 5 classes. So, but if you have 5 people in your team who all want to take the same classes, you can they'll each have to sign up individually, and then, and they can each use that code. So as long as they have 5 classes, they'll get $5 off of their registration. Now, if you have one person who's wanting to do a whole group all together, they're going to need to each individually do it. Madison, nice to see you. Hello. Madison's in here. Madison, can I bring you on the live with me? Do you want to jump in here with me? Comment something. Let me know if you want to jump in here with me, because I would really like to introduce you to everybody. So yeah, I hope Country Girl NYC, I hope that answered your question about the group registration thing, because I feel like I rambled a lot. I tend to do that when I don't have somebody. Do you know any of the skills needed for the advanced classes? Yes, Gabio, I do. Have you, if you go to our, the event page, you can take the quizzes, and the quizzes will ask you like what skills you have, and it'll tell you what to take. Oh, sorry. Pause. Okay, right now, maybe later. Okay. Okay, guys, Madison Knowles, it is nice seeing you, my dear. Madison Knowles is going to be joining us. She is a new member of the, I guess we could call her a member of the Spinternship team. And I am so excited to have her. And you guys will hopefully be seeing lots and lots and lots more of her very, very soon. You're cleaning right now. I didn't figure you were dirty. So you're good. You can only be on the live stream if you're dirty. Okay, so sorry, back to your question, Gabby. So the skills, you definitely want to be able to toss a double, toss a 45 for the flag class. I know that for sure. Pretty sure they want you to be able to toss a parallel and a 45 on weapon advanced classes as well, and to be able to do double time on rifle. I know that Greg likes double time, but if you take those quizzes, if you read the questions carefully, it asks you about the different tosses and stuff you know how to do. Basically, look at the hardest thing that's on the answer choices, and that's going to be what we're looking for in the advanced classes. So, again, I always feel like I'm rambling when I don't have someone here with me keeping me on track. Hey, Skylar, nice to see you. I'm trying to wave at people. Oh, I waved at people. Got it. My waving ability got taken away from me. Okay. How is group sign up? Oh my gosh, I totally just answered this and didn't pull your question up. So, you're purchasing for all your kids at once. So yes, so you're going to need to make a separate registration for each kid, basically, and you'll have to have their name and their email address. Trying to think of if there's any other personal information I don't think you have to have any other personal information from them besides their name and their email address. They do have to agree to the photo release form and all that stuff too. It's like a safety form, photo release form. And it's basically just saying that if we take your picture during this event, which is going to be like screenshots, then we are allowed to use that picture and your kids are not expecting any compensation for it. So that's what they need to know for that. And then what classes, I already answered this one from Sarah, but what classes I've been looking forward to the most. I am looking forward to teaching my flag design class because it was super, super casual. I've always taught it really super casually, just like sit back and chill. Let's all just chat. And I think for the format that we're going for, it's going to be better if it's a little more formal. I had a really good video chat with Brent today, with Brent Becker. So if anybody's thinking about going to the doing the uniform design class, Brent is a creative genius. Absolutely. I have known him for several years and love him to pieces. I say he's one of my best friends. And he is so brilliant. He has created some of the most iconic drum corps looks I've ever seen. He has been doing a lot of design lately too for color guard. So if you guys don't follow Brent, let me get his Instagram pulled up for you here. I can tell you, go follow Brent. He is the designer for Stanberry uniforms. So if you go follow Stanberry uniforms, all one word, that's them. And his Instagram is bbecker_design. So Brent Becker is bbecker_design. Like I said, he's really brilliant. I've been wanting to get him to come teach at our summer camp for years, and there's always some sort of conference or something going on that he has to present at. So he's kind of a big deal. I'm just saying. So excited for us to register for the camp later tonight. Yay! I'm so excited. Guys, I just have to tell you about how ticket sales have gone for camp. The first 4 days of having ticket sales open, we had a soft opening the day before the ticket sales went public. We did have a soft opening where we just opened it to people who had previously attended our in-person camps before. We let them have a day ahead of registration. Every single day for the first 4 days of registration, we sold over 100 tickets a day. I was so excited by this. And then today, we've only sold 13. So make sure you get in there, jump in there and get your tickets ASAP, because they are they were selling out really fast. I don't know. Everybody took a nap today. I get it. I took a nap today too. I got real tired. It was just one of those days. It was hot outside. So, yeah, it's just going to be a great time though. It's going to be awesome. I'm really excited. I'm excited because I don't know if you know the amount of depression that I went into when we actually had to cancel our summer camp. I have not had a year without color guard camp since 2009. 2009 was the first year we did the Spintronix camp. It was a weekend camp at the time. It wasn't a full week summer camp. But we have had camp every single year since then. So you have to understand how devastating it was after it's been what, 11 years now? 11 years of having camp. Our 12th year, we had to cancel camp. So that just, I mean, it was heartbreaking in the worst possible way. Let's see. Who's teaching the leadership class? Oh my gosh. Okay, so let me tell you about these people teaching the leadership class. Chris and Sarah Sacco. They are a married couple. They are band directors in Ava. They are some of the most incredible people that I know in my life. They have been doing leadership training with their own band for, I want to say 14 years. That sounds like it might be a little too much, maybe 13 years. And they are leaders in their own right. Sarah she was president of the SAI alumni chapter, and Chris Sacco is the vice president, or is a vice president at the Missouri Music Educators Association. They have been teaching high school and middle school band for a long time, probably right around there, 13, 14 years, I want to say. I didn't double check. I didn't fact check that, so they're probably going to correct me later. But, and they are just fantastic. They teach at a smaller school. So Ava's not a huge school, but they tend to go to competitions and be so much more well put together, even than bigger bands or smaller bands alike. Their students can run things if they cannot be there for whatever reason. So it is possible within their band to set up a sub to just come and be there for the band, and the students know exactly what to do. They've also been teaching other band directors how to train their leaders. I know they did a session at the Missouri Bandmasters Association, which I went to last year, the Missouri Bandmasters Association conference, which was fantastic, and they did sessions there about leadership. So they are fantastic. They also are they are obstacle race runners. And so they're in insane fitness shape, and that takes some pretty serious focus, like way more focus than I have. And so it's really great. Same sort of situation. It'll be on a Google Meet session. They do have some cool activities planned for you guys. Make sure you have paper and pencil if you are planning on attending the leadership class. It's going to be awesome. They do a way better. I used to teach the leadership class before I had them on board with me, and they do a way better job. I just have to say that, like 1,000 bazillion times better. Is Anna? Yes, Anna is teaching beginner flag. So if you want to take class with Anna, and honestly, even if you're an advanced flag, that's fine. You can take the beginner class. Nobody's stopping you. So if you just are like, you know what, I want to freaking go take class with Anna because she's sweet and wholesome and a good teacher and I love her, do it. She would really appreciate it. There are quite a few people signed up for her class already. As of yesterday around lunchtime, I checked it and it was a good sized class. I think there was like 17 or so. But yeah, hop in there, take Anna's class. Her beginning flag is going to be so awesome. I also want to point out when Anna taught beginning dance last year, I want to say, at our summer camp, and she had never taught a dance class before. So we were all kind of like, ooh, what's it going to be like? What's it going to be like? And I knew she could do it. She's got cheer experience. She's been through teaching dance at Spintronix, at the Winter Guard. So I wasn't worried about her necessarily, but always wondering, like, well, I wonder what this is going to be like. It was so awesome, I have to say. She did such a great job. Everybody was so impressed. All of the other instructors were impressed. And if you ever want to go watch any of our camp performances from previous years, they are all on our YouTube channel and they are all in one playlist. And I want to say it's literally just called Camp Performances or Camp Final Performances or something along those lines. So you get to see Anna's adorable beginning dance choreography that she wrote. It's so sweet. Doot. Let's see. Okay, if you guys have questions, go ahead and drop them in the question box, or you can just comment them. Things are pretty chill right now, so if you just have questions you want to comment, go for it. Some more stuff about some of our staff. If you don't know who some of our staff are, Hawken. I had Hawken on the live stream a couple weeks ago for Pride Month. He is a Blue Stars alumni. That's where we met, is we marched Blue Stars together. And he won the Drum Corps International Solo and Ensemble Contest. It wasn't called Solo and Ensemble back then. It was called INE, which is Independent and Ensemble. But he was the color guard soloist, and he got a gold medal. And he always says not to say what year it is, so I'm not going to tell you what year it was, but you can go look it up on dci.org. Just search him up. He got gold medal, color guard soloist, and he's an awesome instructor. He teaches color guard down in Florida, in the Orlando area, and his kids are so good. Well, I've done clinics down in Florida. A lot of times we'll do some summer clinics down there, and his kids come and they just shine. I'm so proud of them and so excited for how much progress they've made under his direction. So, doot. What are you guys most excited about? Like what classes are you taking? Tell me something here. Ask me questions, anything. I know I specifically did not invite a guest to the live. That way you guys could all be my guests. So tell me something good. Ask me some questions. So let's see, who else do we have teaching? Who's new and or returning? Excited to improve? Yes. I am also very excited. I'm excited to improve myself as an instructor through like learning how all of like this technology and stuff works too. So what are you most excited about? I don't know how to say your name. Imilgenic? What are you most excited for? Let me know. We have Allie Davison. Allie has not been at camp for a couple of years, basically since we switched it to summer camp from being the weekend camp. We haven't had Allie because he teaches at Heatwave Drum and Bugle Corps. Allie is the color guard caption head there. And I have to say, I have never seen anyone teach beginning weapons like he does. It's so effective. It's very effective and interesting. Hi, Amanda. Milgenic is my last name. It's kind of hard to say. I'm trying so hard. It's your first clinic with Spintronix. Yay! I'm so excited. Now, so have you decided to come to this simply because it's virtual, or were you someone who was planning on coming to our summer camp this year anyways, and you just, we canceled and now you're coming to the virtual? So what's your story, basically? Patrick is coming back. We haven't had Patrick for a couple of years either. He came to our first summer camp. He was at summer camp a couple years ago, and then last year he got a new job as a flight attendant. So he was not able to come to our summer camp. But Patrick is also an excellent instructor, and he has helped to form the Horizon Independent Winter Guard. So he and I are going to be working together to bring you guys a class on Friday on how to create your own guard. That's probably my number one most requested thing that I get online. That I get is like, how do I start my own team? How do I start my own independent team? So this class is fulfilling that request, basically. Attended a spin clinic with PI Winter Guard last weekend. I just happened to see that y'all are hosting one too. Yeah, yay! I'm so glad. I'm so glad that you are coming and joining us for our virtual clinic. See, it's kind of funny because a lot of these winter guards and organizations that are hosting virtual clinics now, they are used to doing like clinics in the summer, like a day clinic here or a 2-day clinic or something like that. And so the virtual thing has been new territory for all of us. With us, since we do clinics and a huge summer camp every year. So it's been a really different situation trying to figure out how to fit all of this sort of stuff into the virtual realm, but also knowing that that virtual realm is getting saturated with everybody doing this, you know, and there's no restriction because of location. So we're actually getting a lot more people involved now, which is cool. And I hope we can make that same sort of connection like we do with our in-person camps and clinics. In-person camps and clinics are not done, just so you know. We are planning on going back to them next summer. So we will do that. And we will probably continue to have the virtual camp too. I like how clinics are adapting to this technology and stuff. Yeah, it is really cool. And this is something I think you'll see with groups that are, groups that adapt are going to survive. Groups that can't adapt, you're probably going to see a lot of them kind of fading into the background over the next couple of years. Just because, I mean, this is the way it's going. This whole idea of online competitions, we did host. It kind of cracks me up now, and I'm like, man, I wish we could have found a way to keep doing it, because in 2017, we hosted our first ever virtual solo and ensemble contest. And it was good. We had a lot of entrants. I think we ended up having like 30 people enter or so. But the virtual solo and ensemble was really cool. And now that's what everyone's doing. You see WGI doing the solo and ensemble competition virtually. You see, oh gosh, there's so much going on. What's the one? So You Think You Can Spin is another one. Anna's here. Anna, hello. Do you want to come be in the live with me, Anna? If you do, comment or request. You can come be in the live with me. I had this idea. I was going to pull people into the live, and it has not been super successful. So I think I just scared everybody off with that idea. Guys, if you have questions about summer camp, drop them in the question box. You've done that one. Wait, you've done the So You Think You Can Spin, or you've done the WGI Solo and Ensemble? Because WGI Solo and Ensemble, it's just so cool. It's so cool. Oh, yay! Well, congratulations for being on it. I mean, honestly, it amazes me to see people out there doing this, because I know when I was younger, when I was a performer especially, this wasn't a thing. And so to like put yourself out there and put yourself on the internet was huge. And honestly, that's probably part of why Spintronix grew so much, is because I wasn't afraid of putting myself out on the internet when I did. And I just put a ton of myself out on the internet. So it was just a constant slam of, here, learn all of these color guard things. DCI a few years ago started doing virtual drum corps competition, and it was like for international groups and stuff, and it was a really interesting test experimental idea. So that was kind of cool to see them experiment with, because I think that could have been an option now if the only problem we were having with the virus was that we couldn't travel. If we could still meet and gather in large groups, then they could probably have their teams and go on like that. But obviously we don't want people coming together during this time and potentially spreading a deadly virus all over the place. That's a terrible idea. Hi, Sam. Nice to see you. We're having casual chat about summer camp. Sam, do you want to come be in the live with me? Do you want to come and join me and we can talk face to face? Let me know. Comment or just request to be in my live, or comment hello, because I would love to see you. Hello, Marching Alex. I'm just answering questions about the summer camp. So if you guys have questions about summer camp, drop them in the question box. I have a few more minutes on here. We got about 10 minutes left to answer all of your questions. I have been answering questions like nonstop on our website, on our Instagram DMs, on our Facebook DMs. simply because you guys have a lot of questions, and this is a new thing. We're all learning. I'm trying to like be available to you guys as much as I possibly can, so you can still message me your questions even after the live is over today. Yes, Sam. Oh my gosh, this is so exciting. So those of you who don't know Sam, let me introduce you to Sam Baker. Here she is.
Hi.
Hello. How
Hey.
are you?
I'm great. I haven't seen you in forever.
I haven't seen you in forever either. Oh my gosh. Just for all of our viewers watching, Sam was my absolute BFF when we marched drum corps together a million years ago. And also was my rock. She came and taught at the very first ever Spintronix weekend camp.
That
Oh
was
my gosh.
so long ago.
A million years ago, or maybe just 12, but still, it was a long time ago. 12 years is a long time.
Today it is, yes.
Yeah. So, oh my gosh, how are you?
I'm good. Of course, I'm not in the color guard stuff so much anymore. I still like follow you guys, and I'm still like very like into like watching and following and all the good stuff. So super bummed there's no drum corps season this year. So, but yeah,
How many years did you march Memphis Sound now? Tell us about this.
I marched Memphis Sound for 5 years.
5 years.
From 2004. Let me make sure. Yes, 2004 to 2008. I had to make sure. I was like, I'm pretty sure it's 5 years. But yeah. So yeah.
Yes. Oh my gosh, that's so awesome though. Like, and that's one of the things I wish more people understood. Like going out and going to a place that you're gonna have a good experience is so much more important than just going out and like marching a world-class corps and like, yeah, I was in the top 3 or something like that. But like, if you don't have a good experience and you don't have good memories to take from that, what good does any of it do?
Right. And I did audition at other drum corps, but I could definitely say that I just didn't feel at home like I did at Memphis Sound. So I was happy with, staying at Memphis Sound and helping that organization and everything. Unfortunately, it's not around anymore.
No.
Sad, but it's a hard, organization, especially now. I mean, since they've kind of, because I marched whenever they had Division I, Division II, Division III.
Right.
And now it's open class and world class, and it's very hard in the drum corps community. So there's nothing wrong with marching, open class. There's nothing wrong with just marching world class. It's an experience all the same. You're going to get the drum corps experience wherever you march. So, of course, my little doggy has joined us.
Oh, I love your puppy so much. I love all of your puppy posts so much. That's like, I'm always like, okay, where's Sam? Where's Sam? Where's her little puppy dog?
I really need to get him his own Instagram because, yeah, I have so many. That, and I mean, there's only one Bucky tripod, so.
He's so sweet. Well, thank you so much for coming on and talking with me.
No problem. I'm so happy to.
Oh, it was so nice to see you too. Okay, well, I'm going to get back to answering some summer camp questions, but
yes,
thanks for coming on.
No problem.
Bye.
Thanks. Bye.
All right, guys. Okay, so I had a couple questions come in. Will the camp be a good preparation for a 2021 DCI audition? I would like to say yes, it would. Because we always kind of gear our camps toward preparing people for higher level auditions. Here's the thing. I don't know what 2021 DCI auditions are going to be like. So if they're virtual, then yes, for sure. Because this is all going to be virtual. It's all going to be a virtual situation that we're going through. So I don't know. Joe, hello. Yes, you had to step away. That was Sam. For anybody who didn't know, I had Sam in here with me a little bit ago. Joe, do you want to come be on the live with me? I want to know. Tell me something. Okay. Oh, yep. Just answered this one. But yes, I hope so. Let me put it that way. I hope it will be. I don't know because I don't know what 2021 auditions are going to be like. One of the things when we first started creating weekend camps, the focus was to try and make it similar to a DCI audition. So our weekend camps were really similar to that, and that's kind of what we were going for. Will the instructors be able to see the participants? Yes. Well, yes, if you want them to. You can turn off your camera so they can't see you. I think it would be beneficial if they could, but if there's some reason that you don't want them to, it's not the end of the world. Okay? So, yeah, go ahead and you can come in when you join. The settings that I have set up is your camera will be on when you join, your microphone will be off. And the whole microphone being off thing is just for, it's for ease of the way that it runs. We are recording all of the classes, and whenever someone's talking, the camera goes to them and the recording goes to them. So if you are talking and or coughing even or something, and your microphone is turned on, and the instructor's instructing, the recording is going to switch to whoever's talking lately. So it's okay though, not the end of the world. Joe, it's totally okay. I get it. I've had a lot of people who I scared off from the live tonight because I tried to invite them to come be on the live with me without asking. I should have been asking permission the whole time, like, hey, but that's okay. When's the latest you can sign up? I kind of talked about this earlier, but you can sign up all the way up until 5 minutes before class. So if you're kind of like back and forth, you're like, I don't know if I want to take Jackie's flag design class. She's kind of weird. She talks really fast and loud. And then like 5 minutes before class, you're like, you know what? I'm just going to try it out. You can sign up then. It's okay. The only thing is if you sign up during the class, you won't be able to get in. So basically 5 minutes before class will be the cutoff time. We are looking at potentially offering recordings of the class to people. We are going to send recordings of the class to people if they're signed up in advance. We are looking at potentially selling recordings of the class later on. There's some logistics to work out with that, so we'll see how that goes. So anyway, guys, thank you, all those of you who popped in and out throughout our live tonight. I am going to get going. I have a lot more work I got to do, and we're going to have a summer camp next week, and it's going to be awesome. And yeah, make sure you share it with all your friends, because color guard, as you know, is way more fun when you do it on a team. So, okay, pause. There's another question. Okay, I'll pause. Design industry is interesting. They would be a good prep for the real world. I would say definitely Brent's class will be, for sure. Justin's class, if you take the show design class, that is going to prep you for the real world of teaching color guard and marching band. Brent's class is going to teach you, that Brent is doing the uniform design class. His is going to teach you a lot about uniform design and the design industry in general. So there you go. My class is going to be about flag design, so it'll help you learn about designing flags, and we are going to talk some color theory and stuff like that too. So anyway, okay, I am signing off for real because Instagram is now hollering at me with how much time I have left. Thank you guys so much for coming and asking your questions. As always, DM me, whatever you need. Share summer camp with your teams and your friends and your coaches and everyone and your students. And then I will see you guys next week. Oh, I'm so excited.